This is his photo. This is the photo for his channel. This is the photo for Shane Dawson's goddamn channel. I'm like, what is this cheeky monkey been up to these days? Let's see. What does he post? Okay, he hasn't posted on the original channel. Sorry, this is crazy. This is crazy. This artwork, woo, sheesh. Shane 2. I think this is the one that we post on. Oh, here we go. Danny's conspiracy theory. Who's this new cast? I know that's his brother who believes the world is flat. That's Shane. I don't know who that is. I know that's Chris, the camera guy that Shane always flirts with. And Chris is very cute, in fairness. And then that's our good friend Rylan Adams. TJ Maxx conspiracy theories, investigations, celebrity humiliation ritual conspiracy, Chili's conspiracy theories. When did Shane Dawson start doing Mr. Beast thumbnails? Oh my god. The human experiment conspiracy theory. When did Shane start doing like Mr. Beast content? Costco conspiracy theories. Oh my god, it's always this in the thumbnail. Whoa. Pop culture conspiracy theories. I didn't even know Shane has still been uploading content. This is bonkers. Wow, he really is making like Mr. Beast content. Sorry, Sydney Sweeney being in this is crazy. I like my jeans blue. All right, so yeah, this video has been sent to me a lot. Specifically on my Discord, people were like, Adam, we need you to watch this. It is Shane Dawson is stealing from creators. And I really, really, really want to deep dive into it. You guys were like, Adam, we need your thoughts on it. But yeah, it's crazy to me that this is the kind of content that he's making. I mean, it makes sense for him. And clearly it's like, it's doing relatively well for him compared to his content that he was doing like a year or so ago, right? My God. Who's this new cast? Can you guys tell me? Before we get in? Who's the guy and who's the girl? Do we know? Come on. $1 million for the first person. Jared's wife. Oh, so that's Shane's brother's wife. And then who's the guy? The guy is some other employee. Girl, I don't know. Okay, all right. So yeah, anyways, let's get to this video. Also, I just want to say as well that if you are on my Patreon or not on my Patreon, we've hit 4,000 members. So I'm doing for 48 hours only code Bonnie and Dolly for 30% off the Patreon. And here's what you can catch up on. We have reacted to Trisha Paytas's Big Broadway Dream. We have watched the entirety of Escape the Night Season 3, Season 2, Season 1, and Beast Games Season 1. And there's so much else over there. Again, for 48 hours only. 30% off the Patreon, code Bonnie and Dolly. So let's get to this video. Dr. Kaylin Conrad. Shane Dawson is stealing from creators, and I will link his video down below.
As a certified paranormal investigator with a PH huge friggin' D in ghosts or whatever, I made the terrible decision to watch Shane Dawson's ghost hunting documentary.
Anyone remember when Shane went on, what was it, like the Bloody Mary or something like that, with like Garrett and stuff like that? That was a moment in time on YouTube, wasn't it? What was it? The Bloody Mary? No, that's the drink. Queen Mary? Queen Mary? Was it Queen Mary? The Queen Mary! My memory is just amazing. Also, really quickly, does anyone in the chat drink Bloody Marys? Because it's something that I find to be incredibly chic and sexy when someone orders, but I tried one for the first time at the airport and it tastes like fish. So, did I just get a bad one? Or like, I don't know. People say it's great to have on an airplane, and I just would love I love the idea of it. Does it taste clam? Is there fish in it? Is that why it tastes fishy-mishy? It has clam in it. Are you fucking serious? Oh my God. Because why? It has clam juice in it. Why? Can you get it made without it? Oh my God. When I drank the Bloody Mary and I was like, girl, fishy. I like couldn't even stomach it. I was like, fishy. I thought it was whenever I start to think of something that's not there and then it's there in my brain and I ruin something for me. All right. See, I love spicy drinks. Okay, I'm gonna maybe make one myself without clam. Try asking for no clam. Is that offensive though? I don't know to who, but like the bartender. Okay, so avoid Bloody Mary, someone said. Caesar is clam and tomato juice. Bloody Mary is tomato juice. The clam is offended. All right, well, I'll try.
And guess what? Shane Dawson should be put in prison.
This
the amount
set
of
is beautiful.
Intentional plagiarism and theft is so brazen, yet somehow this prevert convinced millions of people he was a documentarian, despite just being a clammy little bisexual who stole a dozen people's videos to pad his own, and then cashed in on the millions of views of other people's work. You will be legitimately shocked to see how much of his 70...
I can't believe that Shane is still doing conspiracy videos. I really can't. I thought he was just doing the podcast. Is this the podcast channel? Podcasts. Shane Dawson Podcast. It is. Keelan uses they, them pronouns. Okay, amazing. This is not what I was expecting of Shane. All right, let's get back to their video.
The 5-minute documentary is literally just other people's YouTube videos. For those not cursed with the knowledge of the Shane, Shane Lee Ya is a millennial YouTuber who's been creating slop for decades.
I asked you guys to show me your best rape face. It's cool to see an underage guy wearing my shirt. Rather see the shirt on my bedroom floor. I'm just kidding. I'd rather see the underwear on the floor.
It all started when he was just a...
Shane's content is really like that of someone's that like you get reminded of every couple months, and it never gets less shocking. It like never gets less shocking to see his content. It's like him and Jeffrey, you know what I mean? You know it's there, and then when you see it, it's just equally as shocking as the first time you've heard it.
Pale theater kid with no talent and even less charisma who managed to achieve fame on YouTube by doing the most offensive comedy sketches he could conceive of.
Oh, I'll whip your hair back and forth. Oh, nigga, bitch, monkey woman.
It is me, the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
This man does not possess the shame gene. Shame Dawson. To quote Shame himself, blackface was something I did a lot because apparently Dawson's creep looked at the entire history of American entertainment, saw that blackface was universally condemned as horrifically racist, except by horrific racists themselves, and thought, blackface? That's hilarious. I should do that. Years later, in his eventual ukulele apology video, he had this to say: I did not fuck
Not the fucking ukulele.
my cat. I did not come on my cat. Ask yourself, could
I, Shane Ya, am not go on record saying that I am not a fucking pedophile.
a racist say they didn't fuck their cat? Yup. When the woke left took over America in like 2020 or whatever, and Josephine Burden took to office, Shane decided it just wasn't as profitable to do minstrel shows anymore and made a pivot to his current era, investigative journalism documentaries for people who hate investigations and journalism and documentaries. Suddenly, this man who couldn't properly research whether blackface was noxious was positioning himself as YouTube's premier investigative documentary filmmaker, and viewers were feeding on it like beetles.
It's actually such an interesting point that I haven't seen many people bring up, that is when Shane, made the change in his content. And it really was around that 2018, 2019 mark when, the content that he was making would not have been profitable anymore.
Gorging on dung. His string of
So you do have to wonder about, did he mature or did he change, or was it just not profitable?
conspiracy theory videos were especially shitty.
Naked juice, which is the exact same thing.
Just hours of ominous music, dramatic sound effects, and Shane wandering around, walking into walls, investigating shit like whether Chuck E. Cheese reuses pizza or whatever. But it's not his conspiracy videos I want to talk about today. Actually, I don't want to talk about any of this, but it's my job as a doctor of parapsychology to call out offensive ghost hunting videos for ad revenue to pay off my ghost student loans. So where do I even start? How should I even start? Should I even start? These are all questions, and whether they're valid or not is yet another question, which I won't answer until my lawyer is present. We'll get to Shane's offensively lazy video and its rampant plagiarism soon. Graphs and charts. But first...
All right, here's what I'm going to say on, Shane's conspiracy stuff. I think that it is definitely a product of the time. You know what I mean? Definitely a product of the time, quite like all of his content, because I think that it was so funny looking back, how much of a moment Shane Dawson's content had for people like my age. I swear to God, and I will admit this, when Shane Dawson would make a conspiracy video on fucking Chuck E. Cheese pizza, it was all anyone at my school was talking about the next day. Do we have a Chuck E. Cheese in Ireland? No. You know what I mean? It's such a product of its time that's why I'm really surprised that he's still making conspiracy videos, because again, it does kind of seem like a product of its time for him, I guess. But
my mother's gonna be mad at me. Is her mother gonna be okay if she's late?
The way the clips are included seems intentionally edited to appear as though they're from Shane's own investigation, but they aren't, because there was never any actual investigation going on here. We've just hit play and have already hit the first example of blatantly intentional copyright abuse of a smaller creator. Look at this title card. What is it saying? What's Team Code 3 Paranormal? What is this supposed to be conveying? I'm glad you asked. Did I look it up? Yup. Team Code 3 Paranormal is a different YouTube channel with 197 subscribers. Less, I'm assuming, years ago when Shane was stealing their work. And not just by downloading the video and dropping it into his own, but by altering it to remove any reference to the members of Team Code 3 Paranormal.
Oh.
I watched their actual video, and this is not their title card. This is. I'm assuming that Shane knew that if he had left this in, people would say, who are Aaron and Kelly?
Oh my god, that's fucking crazy. Yeah, the original video is talking about the people that are actually doing it. Aaron and Kelly do not recommend. But in Shane's video, Ghost Hunting in a Haunted City, he has done a note, but he has removed that. Oh my god, wait. We had some minimal activity. This is the original video. The first hour or so we were there, and then we ran into a group of kids using a Ouija board. We had minimal activity. We ran into... Whoa! Sorry, that's fucking crazy. The real conspiracy. Wait, actually just like repeating the same thing is crazy. And taking out because it says their name. Whoa.
To which he'd have to reply, the people I robbed. It very much makes it seem like during his ghost hunt, Shane and his team ran into a bunch of kids using a Ouija board, which isn't even interesting or...
Wait, the fact that he fully edited out what they said, but tweaked it to sound like he said it and then used the video?
Scary, but they stole it anyway. Shane then changes the next title card as well, but removes the part about the electronics, which...
What the fuck? The original video, after the kids had to leave, we sat there alone, and then the equipment started going crazy. We are outside in the middle of nowhere with no electronics near us, so it can't be that. After the kids left, we sat there alone, and our equipment started going... Wait, what? Oh my god. Holy shit. If Kaylin had not exposed this, I literally would not have known this. And I saw people tagging me, be like, Adam, I would not have known about this if it wasn't for Kaylin's video, the one that they made. This is fucking crazy, specifically considering that Shane Dawson is one of the biggest creators of all time who can spend any money, like, having people go out and do these things, merely just steal people's, not only steal people's, like, this is actually stealing someone's content. Like, this is literally stealing it and editing it to make it look like it's yours.
Just smart. People will be asking questions, as it doesn't line up with what we're seeing in Shane's video. No electronics, but they were all carrying cell phones. They all had cameras. And as usual on his walks,
And he subscribed to Kaylin's channel. This is great.
Was wearing a high-tech remote-activated kill collar.
Everyone go subscribe to Kaylin. This is fucking insane. And it's Shane Dawson. That's the one thing he's known for. The channel is Dr. Kaylin Conrad. Wow.
Cover of darkness to escape from Shane. Shane uses a full 85 seconds of their video uninterrupted, except when redacting them out of their own title cards. And he does it
including
with no
their
citation
names
or credit on screen, in an attempt to add drama and suspense to his monetized video and keep people watching. This is the most ghost hunting you're going to see, by the way. And I'm sorry to say that if you were expecting any real ghost hunting in this video, you're going to be more disappointed than Shane's parents. For a video called Ghost Hunting in a Haunted City by Shane Dawson, there's very little ghost hunting, absolutely no city because the haunted place is underneath a rural bridge on a dirt road, and a whole lot of footage is not by Shane Dawson at all. But I guess racist cat fucker wanders under a bridge doesn't have the same allure as a video about a haunted city. Apparently, based on what I gleaned from clips included from other creators, Shane and his phlegmy co-stars are going to a place called the Third Bridge in Colorado, which is supposedly haunted. So after we treat ourselves to a healthy helping of intellectual theft, Shane finally tells us, in his own words, a little bit about what happened the night he and his boyfriend went to the bridge. Last night, I went to Third Bridge with my... Oh wait. Never mind. I'm mistaken. I'm so sorry. This is actually almost a minute of quotes by random people who only have first names with no indication of where these quotes might be from.
What the fuck?
So I'll admit it. I spent hours looking for these quotes. Though searching for them verbatim led me to nothing, which is very weird because, like, where did he get it? But then I realized, why not check the same place Shane stole everything else from? YouTube.com. And I found them. These are stolen from the comment section of a YouTube video that a later clip in this video.
Oh my god. Oh my god, and he's literally just like giving them names.
Video is also stolen from. And they also altered the comments and made up names for some of them and just decided they were all from
Sorry, this is fucking crazy. Shane Dawson, the conspiracy guy being exposed for the conspiracy in the video is now that he is literally just not like he's stealing other people's words and other people's like videos that they have captured ghost hunting. And he's saying that it's, you know, or trying to show that it's him.
Colorado because they've been there once. This is slop. This is slop unfit for a pig. We then get the longest segment of this entire video where Shane doesn't steal any footage, a whopping 6 minutes and 49 seconds. But it's just a bunch of white people saying goodbye to some older white woman who seems to be named Grandma, and at no point has Shane or his family really explained what the fuck they're doing or where they're going, or what this video is about. And if it hadn't been for some video clips by other creators that were spliced in, I wouldn't even know what was happening right now. It's like they realized this came off like it was just a mixed sexuality family on their way to Costco.
Well, also, I think one thing to, like, note about Shane's content that, like, I always will take into consideration is, like, yeah, the no fucking credit is crazy. You're one of the biggest creators in the entire fucking world. Isn't that fucking insane? Oh my god. But anyways, I think one thing I've always noticed about Shane content, which is why I, like, really dropped off years and years and years ago, was because you would realize that it was, like, unnecessary. And I'm not saying content needs to be necessary, but, like, if the title was, like, you know, exposing this conspiracy, most of the video would be, like, him and Rylan sitting down, like, eating a pizza. And I understand it because, obviously, not everything can be a conspiracy or not everything can be whatever. And he literally is just posting vlogs at the end of the day where maybe they do, like, an activity for 2 minutes or whatever like that. But it's something that made Shane's content, to me specifically, incredibly unserious. Like, incredibly, incredibly unserious. And just, like, I could never take it serious.
And instead of filming an intro, realized it was easier to just steal one. I mean, it's going back on YouTube anyway. Might as well use the clips, right? That's where they're from. It feels like years before they actually leave the house and pile into their car like the insane clown posse that they are.
Because this is what I'm saying. Like, these videos at its core are vlogs. And here's the thing. I don't think Shane would be getting as much criticism as what he gets, which is warranted, by the way, if he had just had these be, like, vlogs. But, like, when you're phrasing them as, like, conspiracy deep dives, there's clearly a community of people online that do those things, and they will get offended by it. And they have every right.
But now that we're on the road, we can get to the meat of the video. And by meat, I mean Chick-fil-A.
And then we have to go to Chick-fil-A because I'm hungry.
Oh my god, this is exactly like every video they used to make as well.
Wait,
Jesus.
you can go Chick-fil-A?
Yeah, you're not allowed to say that.
They discussed Chick-fil-A enough in the car, and then randomly throughout the video that I'm honestly surprised it wasn't a sponsor, which is probably just because the chicken executive officer is homophobic. But just because we're in the car, don't get too excited about getting to this haunted bridge, because we're not going there. First, we need to make a pit stop at Morgan's house to pick up some headlamps that she couldn't have just brought with her in the first place.
This house is...
Sorry, the creepy fucking music he has in the background as well is just so fucking Shane Dawson.
I mean, it's gonna be amazing.
It's like if you play eerie music, this is like whenever I was studying film, when my teacher, who was so bad, was like, just play some eerie music and then it will make it scary. And I'm like, that's not how it works.
It's a little scary right now. Well, you'll see.
But don't worry, now she gets to show us her cult stick.
It's a cold stick. Wait, what is this?
I don't know, I found it in the trees.
If you don't know what that is, it's probably because it's not a thing. And it turns out to just be some piece of crap, which is something she should probably be well acquainted with, given her familial associations.
It's working.
Oh, I see.
Whoa. That was right.
I know, 4
All three?
Oh, I'm supposed to fly.
Wait, come follow me in the dark. Okay.
No, I will not be following you into the dark or otherwise. Shane truly thinks shining a light into the camera is peak horror, and I'm beginning to think he's never actually watched anything he didn't make himself, unless he was stealing it.
Whoa, look how it lights up the outside. Look. Ready? Boom.
Oh, whoa. Whoa.
Oh, we're gonna see some fucking ghosts.
That makes perfect sense. I've always said that the reason people don't see ghosts is because they only come out at night and no one ever has a light to shine on them. For some reason, which is ad revenue, they show us their entire car ride to get to this bridge. I don't even want to get to this stupid bridge anymore. They're trying to be ominous and foreboding, but all they really say is, it's dark out.
It's so dark that
Yeah, babe, it's nighttime. That means God has turned his headlamp towards Australia. They also talk ad nauseum about it being like the start of a horror movie, and by ad nauseum, I mean I am car sick from how long this trip is taking. We then get treated to another minute and 15 seconds of uninterrupted stolen footage from YouTuber Hot87 Mama.
What the fuck? Where is he finding these things? Third bridge, Aurora. Several photos are not shown in this video. The bridge. Wait, don't tell me he's using other people's, like, videos at the bridge as if they were his ones at the bridge.
5 subscribers. He also changes her title card for some reason. The reason, I looked it up, being that these EVPs are not even from fucking Third Bridge. They're from a different bridge. If you're gonna go around stealing something as stupid as an EVP, you could at least steal them from the place you're gonna claim they're from. If you wanna know what an EVP is, you can watch this video. I went to ghost school. We then get them driving some more, getting lost, while not being able to go 2 minutes without splicing in some video from some other creator, and Shane clearly not understanding that not all bridges go over water.
I don't understand what the bridge is for. Like, aren't we on flat land?
Oh my god, thank you, Joel.
Right? Am I stupid?
Yup. We drive some more, and Shane gets a tummy ache, probably because he exclusively eats candy and gas station dried meat.
Wait, my stomach just got really, like, sick.
So they splice in clips from creator Diana Palm from her video Supernatural Sickness to explain his gut rot in a spooky way.
A ghost make you sick.
Shane Dawson is so deeply unserious. Also, I really want to ask you guys, who do you think that Shane Dawson's like demographic is these days? Like, I don't mean this in a shady way. Like, actually, if you're going to give me an age demographic, give me an age demographic. Because is it younger people that are still watching Shane, or do you think it's teens? Do you think it's adults? Do you think it's people his age? Because the content of like him driving down a road and then getting a tummy ache and being like, it must be the ghosts. You know, this is what happens when you see ghosts. It's either 50-year-olds or 12-year-olds, nothing in between. Honestly, probably kids. I want to see his YouTube statistics of the age range that watch these videos so fucking badly. You have no idea. 30-year-olds who live on nostalgia. Honestly, maybe. Maybe. Not the Sombers audience. Because, I mean, there's only some, again, like, I'm not saying every piece of content needs to be so, like, over-the-top serious, but I'm saying, like, if we're doing a ghost hunting video and, like, you are associating, like, you're saying you get a tummy ache and you cut to a video where you're, like, where someone else is like, well, yes, when you're around ghosts, you get a tummy ache. I'm like, damn, if I shit myself, is that, like, a ghost pushing on my stomach? You know what I mean? Like, we could justify anything.
Yes, they can.
Can a ghost make you sick? I don't know. Do you have a throat for their little fingies?
I feel sick, like my stomach hurts.
It can also make you get an upset stomach. Headaches are really common.
Headaches are really common. Of course, that has nothing to do with ghosts. Just shut up, take a Tylenol, and enjoy your newfound special interests. After another montage where they put 6 clips from different creators back to back, and 27 minutes into them trying to find this stupid bridge, mistaking both the first and the second bridge for the third bridge because they cannot count. We finally get to the third bridge. And I don't even mean under the bridge, which is where we're going. We're just parked on it while we discuss another group of people also parked on the bridge.
They probably think we're the cops.
Why would they think you're cops? Is it because you're bastards?
Ouija board?
That is like too much for me. If I see them get possessed, I'm gonna cry.
We then cut back to more of
This reminds me of like when me and my friends had this app. It was like a ghost hunting app. Like, I swear to God, I could probably download it right now. It like reminds me so badly of it. Did anyone ever use the ghost hunting app where it would like say words? Oh my God, me and my friends used to like use this app, and it was like, it was traumatic almost. I wonder which one it was. Does anyone remember which app it was? It would be like, door, ping, door. And I'd be like, no, wait, let's try it. I wonder which one it was. Ghost detector, radar camera, ghost tube. It wasn't that. It was literally something as simple as like, you just pressed a button and it was like, oh wait, maybe it's this one. Ghost find around you. I think it might be ghost detector and ghost radar. Hold on. I want to try it. Shane, door, ghost radar. Hold on. Let's see if it's ghost detector. Wait, it might be this one. I used to get chills. Make ads more relevant. The ghosts want that. Please don't track me. Oh my God, I think it was this. Wait, let's try it. I literally would get chills, and it shows like the room around you. I'm getting chills. Protection. Why am I getting freaked out? Buy all modes to see more. Girl, did the ghost tell you that? Wait, I want it to be like, hold on. Report. Safe spirits around you. They genuinely are friends or family who've passed. They're harmless and they're taking care of you. Wait, guys, do you hear that? Zzz, Patreon. Zzz, 30% off. Zzz, code Bonnie and Dolly. Zzz, 48 hours only. Wait, is that all this does? You can have a call from a ghost. Sorry, low-key, I want to pay for that. Honestly, what does that look like? A one-time charge of £3. I think it's worth it. I think it's worth it. I'm sorry. Let's see. Rate the app. I just fucking paid. Give me a goddamn minute, would you? Jesus motherfucking Christ. Later. Oh. Holy shit, a ghost is calling me. Can you contact Whitney? So you don't believe in ghosts? Is this an ad? Oh my god, this is an ad. I thought I was on the phone. It was a fucking ad. All right, I paid £2. Let me... Oh, I have to fucking scan first. Where are you? Why is this scarier than a Shane Dawson video? Let it be Diana. Okay, buy all modes. Bitch! I just paid! Alright, I'm gonna give you one more payment, you motherfucker. I've now paid double. You've already purchased this. Would you... I fucking know! Oh my god, I just got scammed by the ghost. Oh my god, wait, I've got a call. I think I have to watch an ad to get on a call. Even though I paid for it. Why are you promoting another? Oh. Hi. Hey. I'm with Shinji right now. Hi. Hi, Shinji. Shinji. What the fuck? What are you saying? Shinji, speak up. Shinji, you are blowing my speaker out. Shinji, that was not worth it. What the fuck? It was like moaning different things. That was such a piss take. But somehow more entertaining than Shane Dawson's fucking video. Jesus Christ. That is... They should be arrested for this app. They genuinely should be arrested for this app. I'm so serious. I cannot believe that they're asking me to pay more money. They genuinely should be arrested for this app. It's just ads. I literally I paid fucking £3 for McDonald's ads. Even in the ghost world, I'm being scammed. Isn't that crazy? Isn't that crazy? Fuck you, Shinji. Ho. Anyways.
That Team Code 3 paranormal clip as if it's from the people who brought the Ouija board on this night, but it's not. You are being lied to by a bottom on top of a bridge.
Are they gonna go under the bridge and play with a Ouija board? That is next level.
Yeah, that is next level, and I wish it's what you would have done with this video. And you know what? I actually wish
the real scare, credit card fraud.
I was with that other group of people because they seem way more interesting. Imagine being these people, though. You're playing your little Ouija games under a supposedly haunted bridge, and then Shane Dawson lurches out from the shadows. It's probably the scariest thing that's ever actually happened under this bridge. Luckily for them, Shane doesn't stay too long and goes back to the car to sulk about how unfair it is that someone else is doing exactly what he was going to do, but in a more exciting way.
Sorry, this text on the screen is giving Michael Weist, like, things are gonna be okay.
do. I don't want to join a group of strangers.
You've had like 50 million people see you troll around in blackface, but you're embarrassed to be seen by some people by a bridge. If I saw you, I'd assume you were intimately familiar with bridges, particularly the undersides, usually waiting for a delicious goat and his sexy older brothers to clop down it. They wander around on top of the bridge for a bit, pointing out random things they see, like they're playing I Spy wrong. I spy with my little eye toilet paper. Or maybe it's a phone.
Wait, what is that?
Is it a phone? No, it's toilet paper.
Look what I...
Is that toilet paper?
This is crazy what his like detective videos have came to. Literally just a dark setting with a flashlight and a dream.
A phone. There's no way to know, but I'm using it.
Get eluded that.
I wrote that. That's for shame.
So everything's been going so good, and then this is a bust.
Has it been going well, though? You've literally only driven here and then briefly got out of the car and immediately turned it back because you saw a person.
This is so crazy that his fucking conspiracy videos have turned into him spending the entire video talking about going to do something, and then he goes to do it and he's like, that's actually not that worth it.
Who wasn't on your payroll. You haven't done anything but wiped your ass with a lost Samsung. This old lady they hang out with named Mom is truly the breakout star of this video.
No, wait, Teresa's in this.
None of the others have considered.
Or wait, no, Ryland's mom.
What if we wait?
Teresa got cancelled for blackface too. I'm pretty sure.
Leaves.
Allegedly.
And then they won't be there.
Or no, that was her doing inappropriate things with Shane on Omegle. That's what her crime was.
I wonder if they'd leave if we give them time.
Genius. So to bide some time, they have a look at his Polaroids that they just snapped and marvel over the appearance of some orbs. Mama is confused why there should be 2 floating orbs near her. It seems that ghosts have figured out how to get past her foolproof defenses against them.
If you believe, you may let them come to you. So I don't believe. Because then you're inviting them into your space. I don't invite them into my space because I don't believe. Does that make sense?
Nope. Oh, no, I don't believe in ghosts because they're very much real and can possess you if you believe in them. And since I don't want that to happen, I simply don't believe in them. So they don't know, I simply believe in them. You understand, I'm sure. We get another clip from the star of Teen Wolf, who I think is Paul of Attraction, but the channel is dead, so I can't be sure.
Fear is literally what feeds into these spirits.
He's explaining
the cutaway to like random YouTubers talking about like paranormal things, like forever will
how
kill
spirits
me.
feed on fear, and then we're told that the other group of people ran out screaming, going back to their car.
They like ran to their car and said, I don't want to be the last one out here to die.
But they were like sprinting to the car.
Of course.
Sorry. The grip in front of them, the most entertaining thing to happen tonight. Sorry, it just wasn't caught on camera. But we have everything else fucking caught on camera from us fucking picking up our shit and going to fucking Morgan's house and going to Chick-fil-A and all this fucking rest. Driving over a bunch of other bridges. But the one exciting paranormal thing you're saying happened, they ran screaming saying, I don't want to die. You just happened not to fucking record it.
Of course, literally none of this alleged screaming was caught on camera, or even a single audio clip. Not even them getting to the car. Thank God you filmed most of the car ride here, though. We wouldn't want any of that footage wasted by some people screaming bloody murder because of something that happened under the bridge you're claiming is haunted and you're trying to investigate. Then, one of them farts.
Your car really does smell like a fart.
I know.
And through the magic of editing, it gets blamed on a ghost.
Another sign is smells. It starts to smell like rotten eggs.
Oh my god, this is so deeply... Babe! That is so fucking unserious. This is crazy. One of them is ripping ass, and now it's a sign. Yeah, it's a sign that you need to go to the doctor!
Also known as sulfur. That could be a sign that you have a really bad spirit.
They finally begin their 6-foot climb down the hill, down to the underside of the bridge, and Shame finally says something I agree with.
Should have just stayed off YouTube. This is so stupid.
Exactly. I've been saying.
This is so stupid.
Yup.
I'm too old for this shit.
Yup. Finally, after 38 agonizing minutes, we are under the bridge. That's quite literally halfway through the entire video. That should have started right here. And after all of the driving and waiting for everyone to leave, Shane starts whining, maybe we shouldn't do this, and maybe this is a bad idea. Like, why are you even here? Why are you doing this when you clearly would rather just be doing minstrel shows from the safety of your fucking mansion? But now that we're finally under the bridge, you might be tempted to think that some ghost hunting might take place in this ghost hunting video under the bridge. But the extent of ghost hunting is pretty much limited to walking around, taking some photos of random things, and half-heartedly asking if there's a presence with them.
If anyone's here, make your presence known.
If anyone's here, make yourself known.
I'm here.
No, but I love Vicky. Vicky can stay. Vicky is Mom's nickname. Over the next 10 minutes, the only thing of note
this is so deeply fucking unserious. They're at its core, they're just in the dark talking.
Are the 10 stolen clips inserted without credit. I'm gonna be so fucking real with you, baby. The scariest thing that happens in this entire video is probably when Ryland is climbing around on the bridge like an aged out cute spider monkey looking like a Slenderman. And then nothing really happens in the rest of the video. But I'll give you a few of the uneventful events. Probably my favorite part of the video. Shane falls down.
Oh, God. Ow.
Ow.
Oh, you okay? Yeah. Is my elbow fine?
No. Oh, no, it's horrible. Oh, no, you're not injured. No, you're fine. Then Shane sees what looks like the word sham or shame and assumes it's his name.
Is that my name? Sorry.
Which it might as well be. But even if it were his name, how is that weird?
Yeah, we've had 2 mentions of Slenderman in this one fucking stream, by the way, with Somber and now with fucking Shane and Ryland.
Every single employee at the closest gas station to this bridge is named Shane. Everyone's named Shane. Every person I've ever met is named Shane. Even Shane from Stardew Valley is named Shane.
Okay, I got shivers.
Then they get freaked out by a car honking, which most likely happened because they're parked in the middle of a bridge on a dark night in an area with no lighting. Then Shane asks for a sign, and his
like, baby, you're blocking the road. That's why they're fucking...
answered by the spirit of a bucket of feeder crickets.
That's my stomach. How's my water I drink?
Oh my god, I love her so much. She's like,
girl, let Vicky rest. Let Ryland's mom rest. Why does Vicky have to be a part of this? That poor woman just wants to be at home.
That was my stomach. All the water I drink. Did you know I'm actually a waterbed?
Why is Teresa not in this?
Any sack of a certain milliliter is one.
I'm ready for bed.
Yeah, I'd be tired too if I'd been carrying Shane's career all night.
Ooh! Oh, for fuck's sake, the camera didn't pick up the audio, but I heard the sounds of an old man crying and a horse running. What are we doing? This entire video so far, other than like stealing people's videos and claiming that it literally is yours, is literally saying things happened, but we didn't catch it on. Oh, of course.
The camera doesn't pick up the audio of the man Shane swears he hears crying, and the horse he says he hears galloping, but he says it happens, and that's probably the most exciting thing that happens. Oh no, until the moment we've all never been waiting for.
You heard that, right? Oh my god. I'm sorry.
Okay, that's actually a terrifying sound to hear out in the dark woods. I will give them that. But it's also not going to hurt you because it's just a red fox, which aren't spirits, but are pretty common in Colorado. But as we know from that annoying-ass song about it...
What does the fox say?
Not what does the fox say?
I've never heard a fox before. And I guess that city folk have never even been around the woods late at night, and probably don't even know that the forest is full of blood-curdling, unearthly, almost human wailings of many animals, such as owls or coyotes or gays raw dogging. So this scream scares the bejesus out of them, and they run back to their little car. Okay,
the scariest thing these city folk are experiencing is the woods.
So they don't actually run or go right back to their car. They leisurely walk back to the car while passing through a bunch of other YouTube videos, like it's a Marvel multiverse scene.
Like, little girl screaming. It's reported that she haunts the bridge. Sometimes you'll see her.
Sorry, this is so unserious when they ultimately achieve nothing except like blocking the road with their car.
Bridge in the middle of the night.
Two girls that
They're seeing the sniffies hookups from the gays. That's what they're hearing. They're hearing gay men have sex in the woods.
They leave handprints.
This is so unserious. Like, how can you reference these videos about deep fucking crime things and like we didn't see a single bit of it? We heard a fox.
Windows.
All while discussing how scary it would be to find a little girl's handprints on their car when they get to it, which they, of course, don't.
If there's handprints, Shane, I don't.
But wouldn't it be scary if we did? Nope. We have no reason to believe that those wouldn't be Shane's ladylike little rat paws. So no handprints, but they did find something else that is pretty creepy.
Oh my god. What? Oh.
A John Wayne Gacy original.
I would have noticed that
100%.
Wait, I don't like this. This isn't funny. I don't like it.
Which is it, Shane? Do you like it or not?
Let's get the car.
That was not fair.
Everyone in this group is disturbed. But unrelated, they're also pretty creeped out by this portrait of a jaundiced clown. Not because they actually find it abhorrent to look at, they don't, because they have terrible taste, but because they can't figure out how it could have gotten there when it wasn't there before, which it probably was. And that's when, for no reason, they book it to the car like ants running from under a magnifying glass. Well, everyone except the true star of this video, the only one willing to get her hands dirty, the only one who came prepared, armed with her secret weapon, her lack of belief in something she clearly believes in, ghosts. It's Little Miss Vicky, Little Miss Sea Salt and Malt Vinegar herself, and she's bringing a souvenir, homo.
Shane wants him.
I think that might be a bad idea.
Don't bring that with you. That's the dumbest thing you could do.
Oh, there are much more stupid things you could all be.
This is so deeply unserious. I also love the idea of them doing a conspiracy video and they see the slightest thing, which they probably set up themselves, and they're so scared that they've got to wrap it up.
Doing, and don't worry, you're already doing them.
I just feel like a negative demon is attached to that.
Oh, it's not a positive demon? If only they had a name for that.
That's not one of your angels.
We have angels looking over us.
I'm sorry. You need to get tested. I have angels.
I feel like the thing about that picture is it's so tempting, and it's like if you fall into the temptation, the course of your life honestly changes.
What are we doing? The painting is so tempting that if you give in to the temptation, the trajectory of your life will change forever. Wrap it up. Wrap it up. Wrap it up.
Like, I feel like that has a genius.
How?
Okay, in what sense of the word is that painting tempting? It is a clown that has been chain smoking in a poorly ventilated room for the last 50 years. It got that AI piss filter look.
Well, you had something scary happen to you. What did I tell you?
Well,
Shane, what's wrong with you?
Would you like me to give you a list of things wrong with him? Because I can. Racist. Possible cat comer on her. Joking that child sexual abuse material turned him on. Racist again because it bears repeating. And also, worst of all, he's a YouTuber. So on the car ride home, which is mercifully shorter, and also, once they get home, they just talk in circles about this scream they heard and watch the footage over and over. They never introduce any new points of view or alternative explanations. Essentially, they just reiterate, we heard the scream, but...
Shane's video is giving like YouTubers in Vlogmas, which by the way, I do want to do. I really want to do Vlogmas this year because this is the first year that I'm not going to America for December, which I always do. But YouTubers do Vlogmas in December. Normally YouTubers that don't upload every day like me anyways. It doesn't really affect me because I do it anyways. But they do it because in December, YouTube ads are like at their peak. And so YouTubers will do vlogs every single day because they're trying to make more money in December, right? However, Shane's videos kind of give that where like YouTubers will do Vlogmas where the video is just like significantly longer than like it needs to be.
There was no car other than ours. Therefore, it couldn't have been a person that we heard scream. And I agree with you. It probably wasn't a person. But you do have the internet right now, and you could go to Google and type in animals in Colorado that sound like a woman screaming.
Also, it's so known, by the way, about like the foxes and the animals that are like literally making noise at that time. But I guess if the audience is young, they'll believe that it's like a little bit like scary or whatever like that. Oh my God. Yes. Really quickly about, Vlogmas. Honestly, like I do think I'm going to bring back vlogs for it, but more importantly, one thing that like I do want to do is I wonder, like, I'm probably going to need people's ideas for it, but I'm planning on making like a 24-hour video, and I'm trying to figure out how to do it. Like maybe like some of it be vlogs, some of it be collabs, some of it be hang out with me, some of it be whatever, because I want a video on my channel on Christmas Day that is the entire length of Christmas Day, because last year I read a comment that will forever change my mind on it. Someone had posted, I had been like uploading like every day leading up to Christmas. Like I've been doing so many videos and stuff like that. And someone had messaged me on Christmas and they were like, wow, the one day I actually wanted new content to watch from you because I don't have family right now. And like today's a really depressing day. Like I don't have it. And I thought like, wow, that was the day to probably post content for people to watch. So I'm like already planning it. I'm like trying to plan like a video that will at least be very long that I can post on Christmas Day, so that it can be like if someone like needs something to like watch or do, and like maybe have it as a premiere. And if it is so long, people can pop in and out, I can pop in and out. So if anyone has any ideas for that, like I'm trying to work on it and maybe try to do collabs and stuff like that. So we'll see. But I'm excited for that. It's also giving me something
Vicky
to
tries
think
to
about.
convince herself out loud that she almost felt like she thought she saw something terrifying.
I almost felt like I saw a small something, and I thought, I know it moved. And
Girl, are they still talking about this damn fucking fox?
thought, no, it's got to be just weeds. It had to be the weeds. But now you guys are making me think I did see something. I even scared myself. I'm like, oh my gosh, it's a dog or it's a wolf or something. But I looked down and there wasn't anything there.
I thought I saw some clover or wolf or something, maybe a chihuahua. I don't know, I'm lying. We then get an extremely long 4-minute montage consisting of footage we've already seen, footage from other videos by Shane, lots of footage from videos made by other people, literally 25 fucking clips, some we've seen, some new faces too. One of them is Melinda the Mystic Witch, uncredited on screen, telling Shane about how there's some earthbound spirit attached to him.
This is an earthbound spirit. He is full black.
Unlike Shane, who is only black on his face sometimes. At the end of these 75 minutes, Shane finally alludes to using footage from 2 other creators, not the 25 he actually stole from.
So if you guys click on this video, there is a device.
That night, I randomly find these videos from these 2 creators.
Do I think he'll probably even watch this? Probably not.
I took their advice, and then I took their videos, and I asked the full black man to get out of my house. And that's basically where this ends, an hour after it actually should have ended, because this video probably could have been 15 minutes, which is like them under the bridge and then them talking about it after. Let's look at some stats. I'm a Virgo. In total, Shane stole nearly 15% of the footage used in this video. There are 54 minutes of irrelevant.
That's crazy because his video is like an investigation, but it's other people's investigation videos that he is like almost like framing that is his. You know what I mean?
Or stolen footage in this 75-minute video. And viewers must watch 3.5 minutes of irrelevant or stolen content for every 1 minute of promised content. And the promised content is just Shane Dawson slithering around on his belly under a bridge. So that's not great either.
And being freaked out by a probably already placed painting. And Vicky going, I don't know about this, y'all.
When you actually watch it, the stolen clips are so frequent that it really feels like a lot more of the runtime is stolen. But that's just because those clips are the only interesting things that happen, so that's the only thing that's memorable. Roughly 45 times throughout this 75-minute video, Shane...
This video is 75 minutes long? What the fuck?
Stops his video to play stolen and or unattributed clips, often in montages, leading to around 75 clips from other creators. That's 1 clip per fucking minute.
God.
At some point in time, I don't know when, these creators were, well, some of them were listed in the video description. But it never tells you who is who, or which part of Shane's video are his, or which parts of these creators. If you wanted to watch one of the videos from one of these creators based on a clip you saw, you'd have to click through 25 different links and scrub through each video to see if it was the right one. While everyone is busy, rightfully, clutching their very justified pearls about Shane's problematic past and present, this absolute fucking walnut was quietly pioneering a form of content so lazy, so disrespectful, and so mind-numbingly stupid that it makes AI-generated slop look like the fucking cis queen chapel. He somehow convinced millions of people that he's a legitimate documentary filmmaker, despite having the research skills of an anti-vaxxer. But since he needed lots of content to pay off the mansion in Calabasas, and his audience was getting antsy waiting for the next deep dive into whether Target mannequins or tulpas or whatever the fuck, he needed something big and fast. So what did he do? Did he research, interview experts, visit archives, talk to historians? Of course not. He did what any self-respecting content parasite would do, steal other people's work and slap his wet little face on it. The James Somerton route. It isn't just the theft that pisses me off, although that's bad enough on its own. This is about a creator with 18 million subscribers systematically exploiting smaller creators,
channels,
some of which only have hundreds of subscribers, or less. Looking at you, Hot 87 Mama, or whatever the fuck. I wonder if they would have...
Sorry, that creator having 5 subscribers is crazy. Crazy. Yeah, people are saying Kaylin is they, them. That's crazy as well. Cis Queen Chapel. It's crazy. And also, I think there's such an interesting point here about Shane Dawson, like being known for being like a documentary or investigator or something like that. But like, if there's such demand from his audience and he's unable to uphold that, maybe just don't make the content. But also, one thing I will say as well, that I've read online a lot of discourse on this, but people are saying because Shane Dawson does, you know, conspiracy videos, he does investigative videos, he does like documentary videos, and because he is one of the biggest, most subscribed to people on YouTube, his versions of that type of content are always the ones that are pushed out the most. And so, like, the legit people that, you know, do ghost hunting because it is an actual thing, or the people that actually, you know, put a lot of work into documentaries, or the people, you know what I'm getting at here, their videos get pushed out way less than Shane, and Shane is actually, like, known as the researcher, the person, and a lot of people in these communities find it, like, so frustrating that, like, he gets praised as the top of the industry for doing the bare minimum. And yeah, I can't imagine how frustrating that is. Goodness me.
Have more subs right now if he had simply credited them on screen. These weren't big channels. These were paranormal investigators, local historians, urban explorers, people who were passionate about their work.
Also, he has the money and reach to be able to make content that's like really good in that field.
But didn't have Shane's massive platform.
But what they want to do is they want to vlog, and they want to like hide behind titles and thumbnails that are like deeper than what they actually are.
There's an army of teenage fans ready to defend him at all costs. Shane would watch their videos, take the good bits, and present them as his own investigation to his millions of subs, and then profit off of them. YouTube ad revenue, sponsorship deals, merch. Little Miss Missing Link was turning other creators' passion projects into his personal ATM, and his fan base just didn't seem to care. Meanwhile, the original creators were making maybe $5 off a video that took them 10 times as long to research. And
there is something really crazy about him having like 18, 19, 20 million subscribers, and some of these channels that he's literally not only just ripping content from, but like showing it in the place that it's his, have like 5 subscribers.
And Shane's regurgitating their content and pulling in tens of thousands of dollars. He perfected the art of slop before AI cornered the market on garbage made by itself. And Shane's ghost hunting videos were the blueprint. This man was basically running a content mill, Upload schedule, consistent. Production costs, minimal. Research time, what's research? Ethical considerations?
I've never heard of that before.
He took the authenticity and passion of smaller creators, people who genuinely care about paranormal investigation, despite that being stupid, and ran it through the engagement optimization machine until all that was left was a vapid little series in which...
I guess that kind of makes sense considering most of his thumbnails these days do kind of pivot towards this like Mr. Beast AI model. I mean, again, like I said earlier, this to me is just a Mr. Beast thumbnail, which are all mostly fucking AI at this stage. Yeah, I mean, look at this. Yeah.
Literally nothing of note happens at all. The complete and utter disrespect for his own audience is astounding. Shane Dawson didn't just steal content. He stole their labor. He stole their creativity. He took what they made and he worsened it, which is really difficult to do with ghost hunting videos. But unlike that other notorious plagiarist, James Somerton, who respectfully posted whole, faked a suicide attempt, and disappeared, Shane has the audacity to keep posting through it. And that's why I'm calling him Shame. Ironically. Because he has none. Everyone in the comments, please thank my co-writer Brona, especially for going through and writing down all the stolen bits time codes for me, because I could not handle doing it myself. I'm currently working on 2 actual investigations, unlike Shane, similar to...
Wow, shout out to Dr. Kaylin Conrad. This is a channel that I've discovered through this, and everyone was like sending me their content. Shout out to them. This is definitely a channel that I want to watch a lot of. Wow. Great creator. Really funny video. Really like good deep dive video in it. And also one thing I want to do one last time is if I paid £2 fucking pound for this, I want to figure out one more fucking ghost. Can I call? Who am I calling? Call. Dude, this app sucks. Can I get a good app? I'll fucking pay for a good app. Just give me the experience. Okay, wait. Ghost detection radar camera. I just think that's like unnecessary. You know what I mean? Is there anyone you guys recommend? Warning, if you're a very sensitive or scared person, do not use this app. All right, let's do it. Sure. In-game purchases? I'm sure there are. This one has 5-star reviews. I'm not even kidding. This has 5-star fucking reviews. Careful. Would like to access your camera. Sure. Would like to track your activity. No. Careful. If you're a very sensitive or scared person, consider not using this app and just close it. We care about your privacy and data. We keep this app free by showing ads. If you continue to accept, I'm sure the ghosts accept. Okay, wait. Oh my god, I'm dealing with an ad already, bitch. Hold on, let me just get past my ad. Jeepers creepers. All right. Let's get past the ad. No, why would I contact Colleen Ballinger? All right, let's do it. Wait, what did I do? Turn on. Oh! Hello? Well, how am I gonna... It's like, ooh, there's a ghost. Is there one with me? Hello? Wait, where? Wait. Hello? One over here. Girl, that's my fan! That's my Selena Gomez cardboard cutout. This is fucking stupid. Girl, the like Minecraft on and off. Walk around slowly. No. Do I have to walk? Can I like emulate walking? You said there's one over here. That's Felix, ho! This app sucks. Oh! The Minecraft noise is fucking ridiculous. These apps used to be so good. There used to genuinely be one that would be like, It'd be like, Alex. It would literally fucking like, it would say the shit. It would say the shit. I don't understand what happened to these things. These apps used to be amazing. This is so ridiculous. Wow. What a disappointing update in the world. There used to be such a good one. Spirit Box. Is that still a thing? That app was incredible. Spirit Box. Don't play with me. Wait. I don't know if it's still... Sorry, Ouija board apps, and it says very scary. You're thinking of Ghost Chib. Ghost Voice Box. Ghost Detector. There's so many. Spirit Contact Talker. Oh, wait. This one has... It's £3. Discover spirits that are surrounding you. Oh my god, wait. This one looks amazing. Number 7 in the entertainment charts. Paid for. All right. Let's get to this really quickly before our next topic, because honestly, I want to give you a show that Shane Dawson can't give you. I've invested a lot of money into this video so far. Okay, Spirit Contact Box. If I open this to ads, I'm going to go fucking crazy. All right, wait, hold on. Allow you to track your activity. No. Okay, wait. Are we listening? Oh, wait. Ghost Detector. I don't want that. Talker. Spirit Box. Pyre. Drake? Bell? Is this Brat? Track 10 by Charlie XCX. You have to ask it a question. Hey, how are you? What are you saying? Choose one option. Voice, speak out a question and wait for an answer. Hey. How are you? Hey. How are you? Don't be like that. Come on, don't be like that. How are you? What's your name? Come on, not the silent treatment. Please.
I am to your right.
Oh my god. Ugh! What the fuck? I just got shiver me timbers. It just said I'm to your right. That's not what I asked. That's not what I asked. How are you? How are you?
Tapping.
Tapping? Where are you from? Where are you from?
He scares me.
Who scares you? Felix? Who scares you? Me scare you? Shane? Who scare you? Megan? Who exposed Somber? What did Megan do? Arm? Arm? We love you, okay? We're sending love. We hate that Shane Dawson disrespects the spirits. We respect and love. Sending so much love. Control. That's a great album by SZA. All right, I'm going to love and leave you. Have a great night. We come in peace. We come with love and all the rest. Bye. All right. Love it. Love it. Love it. All right. Well, we'll leave the Shane Dawson thing there. All I'm going to say is I just did more than Shane Dawson did in his fucking video. And we'll leave it there.